racism. I bought a black girl a gym membership that was being discriminated against.
I need y'all to understand, I am not ducking smoke from Joey Swoll.
Post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did. He said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes.
You're telling everybody what they should and shouldn't be doing, what they should and shouldn't be saying, how they should and shouldn't be reacting to certain things in the gym. But where is the positive examples on your page? It's nothing but negative stuff. And you know that your following is going to run to these people and harass them. Y'all had people delete their pages, and I'm not one of them at all.
I've literally done videos against racism.
Joey. Shaking my dang head. Because the internet just watched Joey Swoll go from do better to do. Absolutely not. Now for those who don't know, Joey Swoll is the self-proclaimed sheriff of gym etiquette. He's built like a protein shake with Wi-Fi and became famous for checking people who violate gym culture while encouraging us all to do better. Cool. Noble mission. But lately, Mr. Do Better's been doing worse. So here comes July 2025, and Hulk Hogan dies. And what does Joey Swoll do? He hops online and posts a picture like it's Black History Month and says, "Hulk Hogan was my hero. I don't care about his racist past." I'm sorry, what? You don't care that the man who said the N-word like it was part of his protein cycle is your hero? You out here defending the same dude who got dropped harder than a leg drop from the WWE and his own daughter? Brooke Hogan didn't even show up to the funeral. She gave her inheritance the stiff arm like Derrick Henry and said, "Keep the money. I've got self-respect." Meanwhile, Joey in the comments like, "Look, we all make mistakes. Sir. He didn't double park. He said he didn't want his daughter dating black people because they're, quote, lazy. That's not a mistake. That's a broadcast from Jim Crow FM. So naturally, the backlash came in like a 300-pound squat. Joey's followers turned on him so fast you'd think he cut the line at the bench press. And then, because clearly he wasn't done ruining his legacy, he apologized. By saying, he never meant to offend coloreds. Colored? Joey. Joseph. This ain't a 1956 interview with Jackie Robinson. You sound like you typed that while watching I Love Lucy reruns and sipping from a whites only water fountain. Twitter renamed him Jim Crow, and honestly, it fits. 5'6" of creatine, confusion, and confederacy. Now, he says he's stepping away from social media to reflect. Which we all know is PR for, "I'm launching a podcast with Ben Shapiro in 3, 2, 1. Rumor even has it Marvel is considering him for the new Wolverine role. Which, if true, means they're rebooting the X-Men as the Exclusion Men. Coming soon to theaters, Wolverine vs. Diversity. Look, Joey. The only thing you need to lift right now is accountability. Not a podcast mic. Not a camera. Just a little bit of sense. This has been Rank Mogul, where we don't care how much you bench if your values stay light. Do better, Joey. And this time, mean it. Alright y'all. Let's talk about Sydney Sweeney, aka America's new Aryan Angel of Denim. So apparently, American Eagle woke up one morning, called a meeting, and said, "Hey, how do we sell jeans? But make it low-key Third Reich?" And someone else went, "What if we use a blonde, blue-eyed actress and say it's because she has great jeans, wink wink jeans?" And the whole boardroom just nodded like, tasteful. Run it. Now listen, I don't have a problem with Sydney Sweeney personally. She's like if corn-fed Midwestern approval had a face. But when she looked dead into that camera and said, "My jeans are blue," I almost called Ancestry.com and asked for reparations. Blue jeans, ma'am? You sound like you were made in a Nordstrom test tube and baptized in a Hollister fitting room. American Eagle really out here doing the soft launch for eugenics like it's a skincare line. This ain't a denim ad, this is Mein Kampf in jeggings. And the worst part? Somebody in marketing actually thought they were being clever. Oh, it's a pun. Jeans and jeans. Get it? Yeah, we got it. So did Goebbels. You could have used any tagline, Sydney Sweeney wears 'em well. The fit is Sweeney approved. Hell, even Bootkit Batty. But no, you went with great jeans. Which basically turned a pants commercial into a TED talk on racial purity. Also, let's not act like this was subtle. Sydney's standing there like she was handpicked by Darwin himself. Hair so blonde it looks like it comes with built-in SPF 50. Eyes so blue, I thought she was Bluetooth pairing with my soul. Now imagine the reverse. What if American Eagle had a black model and the ad said, "Tyrell has powerful genes"? You think that'd make it past the first pitch meeting? They'd be like, sounds a little too Tuskegee, let's dial it back. But when Sydney says it, it's cute, quirky, and aspirational. Meanwhile, all of Germany just did a slow clap like Sehr gut, American Eagle. Sehr gut. Look, I don't blame Sydney. She's just reading the lines. But somebody at American Eagle definitely wrote this while stroking a golden retriever and staring at a Norman Rockwell painting. Let this be a lesson to all brands. If your ad copy starts sounding like it could have been scribbled in the margins of a eugenics textbook, maybe go back to the drawing board. Or, better yet, just show the genes. This has been Rank Mogul, where we separate the fashion from the fascist. Stay alert, stay funny, and for the love of God, stop trying to sell us race science with a 30% off promo code. So let me get this straight. First, American Eagle drops Sydney Sweeney as the face of their Great Genes campaign, a not-so-subtle nod to eugenics wrapped in denim. Then, not to be outdone, Arby's says, "Hold my horseradish," and rolls out Sophie Cunningham to market genetically modified loose beef. Loose beef. That's not an ad campaign, that's a warning label. Now, Sophie's rise to fame came after she went full Secret Service and bodyguarded Caitlin Clark like she was protecting the last iPhone on Earth. One viral clip later, she went from 200k followers to a couple million faster than you can say white women save everything. Next thing you know, Arby's is like, get that one. The enforcer. The blue-eyed beef defender. She's perfect. And boom, now Sophie's on national TV saying, when I protect Caitlin, I also protect my protein. Arby's, we have the beef. And it's fortified. We're in the era of blonde protectionism meets sandwich nationalism. Sophie got folks buying roast beef like it's a patriot act. I haven't seen this much commitment to deli meat since my uncle tried keto and passed out in a sauna. And here's the wild part, it's working. Blue jeans? Selling out. Loose beef? Flying off the slicer. Next up, Wendy's about to reboot Where's the Beef? Only this time it's Sophie, staring into the camera like Liam Neeson. I have a very particular set of protein strands. Marketing departments done stopped playing safe. They cracked the code. If she has clear skin, strong jawline, and defends Caitlin Clark, America will buy anything. You could slap her face on a tub of lard and call it freedom grease and folks would be like, you know what? She's got a point. I'll take two. This is Rank Mogul, signing off, where we track everything from soft power to soft buns. Y'all stay alert and stay beef aware. Alright y'all. I gotta be honest, I never thought I'd be saying this, but today we're giving props to Machine Gun Kelly. Yes, that MGK. The human hot topic mannequin. The man who beefed with Eminem, switched to pop punk, and dressed like a Lisa Frank folder on acid. But look, he earned some serious respect this week. So apparently, MGK was invited to audition for a big Hollywood flick, the movie Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan. And the role? It would have required him to drop the N-word on screen. And this man, this tattooed tornado of chaos, said, nah. I'm good. I have a black daughter, and I'm not putting something on film that could make her uncomfortable. Listen. That's not a punk move. That's not a rapper move. That's a grown-ass man and father move. In an industry where dudes will wear a dress, eat glass, and do backflips into a volcano just to get 12 minutes of screen time, MGK said, I'd rather have my daughter's respect than your Oscar buzz. And that's rare. Hollywood be out here like, we need you to play a slave owner, a meth head, and you gotta freestyle racial slurs while riding a horse backwards. And actors be like, wow. What's my motivation? But MGK, the guy I once thought was a human nicotine patch with anger issues, had the clarity to say, I'm not doing anything that would make my daughter side on me at dinner. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still not bumping Bloody Valentine in the whip. But today? Machine Gun Kelly earned himself a new nickname, Machine Gun Character. This is Rank Mogul, where we call out the fake and salute the folks who get it right, even when we never saw it coming.